Wolves have only won one of their last 10 Premier League games, scoring 10 goals and conceding 15. Meanwhile, Arsenal are unbeaten in 7 Premier League games, keeping 5 clean sheets in those games. Surely, we have to win this game. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to the match preview for Wolves against Arsenal. Yet another Premier League game is here. The games are coming thick and fast. This is the first season where there's so many games in January and February, but hey, we are not complaining. If Arsenal played every day, even much better. So I am not complaining, but Wolves. We've not had a good record against them in the Premier League since they were promoted back. So I'm going to be discussing the all-time record, their recent form, the stats from the last meeting at the Emirates Stadium, and of course my lineup and my prediction for the game. But just before I get into that, I've done 2 opposition previews, one with wondering about Wolves and 2 with talking Wolves. So amazing content. I'll link one in the YouTube card right now, and the 2 links will be the first links in the description, so make sure you check out those videos to get a Wolves perspective. We did a combined 11 in one of those videos, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, let's get into the match preview for the game. So for the all-time record, Arsenal have won 58 games, Wolves have won 31, and they've been 28 draws. Since Wolves were promoted back to the Premier League in 2018, they've won 2 games, we've drawn twice, and we've only won once, and that was last season in the last away game at the mylineup Stadium after lockdown. At the Emirates Stadium in the 3 games, we haven't beaten them in any of the games, so let's hope we have a better away record and we better our away record against them. Stats from the last game we played them, where they beat us 2-1 at home. Of course, that's the day Jimenez got that terrible injury and Luis got that terrible head injury too. He had to be substituted in that game. They took the lead through Neto, scored in the 27th minute. He actually was playing as a left wing back that day. We equalized just a couple of minutes later through Gabriel. Willian actually had an assist for him that game, one of the few assists he's had this season, and Podence gave them the lead right before halftime, and they managed to hold on for the win. Some stats from that game: Arsenal's tally of 13 points after that game was their lowest after their opening 10 matches of any league campaign since the season of 1981-1982, where we had 12 points. And then that also meant that was our 3rd defeat at home in a row. So not good memories from that game. I could extend the stats, but most of them are negative, so no need for that. And Wolves, their form this season, or their form in the last let's start with the form this season. They've played 21 games, they've won 6, they've drawn 5 times, they've lost 10 games, they have 23 points, they've scored 21 goals and conceded 30. 10 Premier League games for them, they've only won once, and that was a win against Chelsea back in December. They've drawn 3 games and lost 6. Some of those draws were positive, like away to Chelsea, at home to Tottenham, very good draws. Some of the losses were unlucky, like losing to Aston Villa through a penalty in the last minute, losing to United in the last minute, very many last minute goals against them. But they got hammered. They got embarrassed against the likes of West Brom at home. But yeah, scored 10 goals and conceded 15 in those games. So this is a must-win game. Looking at those stats, they're terrible form this season. We have to try and win this game. So which kind of lineup will we have to win this game? So let me now take a look at what my lineup would be for the match. Obviously, in goal, I'll stick with Leno. Recently, we've gotten rid of a couple of players, so our squad is kind of trimmed. So at right back, Bellerin has to play, and then at left back, Cedric has to play because Tini is out injured, and then Holding and Luis as the center backs. And then in the middle, we have a couple of options. Abbas is back training, Elneny is available, but no, I'll stick with Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey. And then on the right, I'd have Pepe. I'd give him another start again. He's played okay in the last 2 games where he started. Odegaard, I'll give him his first start for Arsenal in behind the striker. Aubameyang is back training. I'll have him on the left side. We've missed him a lot. And then up front, okay, not that much, but we've missed his goals and just having Aubameyang in the lineup, if you know what I mean. And then up front, I'd have Lacazette, absolutely. And then on the bench, Ryan, Gabriel, Chambers. We need a backup left back, right back on the bench. El Neni, Ceballos, Willian has to be on the bench. And then I'll have Saka on the bench, who's not fully fit, so I'll have him there. And then Emil Smith-Rowe looked very tired and very kind of unfit in the last game against Southampton and United because he has been overplayed. So I'll bring him off the bench in this one if he's needed. Many games coming up against Villa, City, Leicester, so there's no problem if you got a rest in one of these games. And then obviously Martinelli also on the bench. All of a sudden, that's a very, very strong bench. If you're drawing at halftime or something, or at 60th minute, you could bring in Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Martinelli. Very good bench. So that would be my lineup and the bench that would start for me. Not very many players missing out from this lineup. Maybe the likes of Nelson and Balogun, but we've managed to trim our squad a lot in this January transfer window. So my prediction for the game, I'm going to go for Wolves 1 and Arsenal 3. Let me know what you think about that lineup. Let me know your prediction for the game and who you think will score. For me, I'll go for Aubameyang, Odegaard and Lacazette. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe and I'll catch up with you guys later.